One day, a young student had the opportunity to take a walk with his professor. The professor was often affectionately called the student-s friend by the students due to his friendliness and kindness towards them. Along the way, the two men came across an old pair of shoes lying in the middle of the road. They assumed they belonged to a poor farmer working in a nearby field who was probably getting ready to end his workday. The student turned to the professor and said, "Let's play a trick on the farmer. I'll hide his shoes, and we can both hide behind those bushes to see his reaction when he KU and find them." The professor stopped him. "My young friend, we should never use the poor as a source of amusement for ourselves. But you are a well-loved student. You could find much greater joy thanks to this farmer. Put a coin inside each of his shoes and wait to see his reaction." The student followed the professor's advice, and then both of them hid behind the nearby bush. It was not long before the farmer finished his work and crossed the field to the spot where he had left his shoes and coat. As the farmer put on his coat and slipped his foot into one shoe, he felt something hard inside. He bent down to see what it was and found a coin. Shock and astonishment were clearly visible on his face. He gazed intently at the coin, flipping it over and examining it closely. Then he looked all around but saw no one. At that moment, he put the coin in his pocket and proceeded to slip his foot into the other shoe. His surprise seemed to double as he found the second coin inside the shoe. With overwhelming emotion, the farmer knelt down, looked up at the sky, and read aloud his heartfelt prayer of gratitude. He expressed his thanks to the unseen but generous hand that had provided a timely gift, rescuing his family from destitution, his sick wife from neglect, and his children from hunger. The student was speechless with emotion, his eyes filled with tears. The professor spoke up. "Do you feel happier now than you would have if you had played a trick on him earlier?" The young man replied, "Professor, you have taught me a lesson I will never forget. Only now do I truly understand the meaning of the saying I did ungrasp before. It is more blessed to give than to receive."